What's up, y'all? Got you a little bit of something different here today. As you can see, we're still dealing with the usual theme here as always. That's what kind of channel this is, and that's what kind of channel it's going to stay. But a little bit something different here. Here lately, there's been a few different YouTubers out here who've been coming up with little challenges, if you will. Not so much contests, competing against each other, but more of little challenges to show me these or show me your favorite this, show me your favorite that. Just really coming up with new ideas for new videos and new stuff to do, really, is all it is. And I hadn't been taking part in them for the most part because some of the themes I just don't do, and things I don't have, or I just didn't have time. Plain old didn't have time for some of them. I do my video thing myself, and I kind of plan it out, and I head to the range with a plan and an agenda to get this video done, so I just ain't really had time. But to keep from rambling too much, long story short, Hamilton Outdoors, I've mentioned his channel several times before on some of my lives and some of my videos, but if y'all hadn't checked his channel out, check it out. It's Hamilton Outdoors. He come up with a little challenge here recently. One that's going to be pretty quick and easy for me, so I figured I'd jump on in and take part in this and make a couple new videos out of it. His idea was if I could only have 3 guns. And the way he's got it structured is it's got to be 1 shotgun, 1 rifle, and 1 handgun. So not just 3 guns, period, because that being said, if I could only have 3 guns, of any kind, shotgun's not even gonna be in the equation. I'll just tell you. Not that I don't like shotguns. I've got shotguns. I think shotguns are plenty capable and versatile enough. But in my personal opinion, I think anything that a shotgun can do, there's rifles that can do it and more and do it better. So if I'm picking only 3 guns, it's going to be a couple of rifles and a handgun. But the way it's structured and the way Hamilton's got it laid out is 1 shotgun, 1 rifle, and 1 handgun. So that's what we're going to stick to. Now, that being said, the conditions in which you would come to a point where you only could have 3 guns, I'm not going to get too deep into that. He brought up a certain scenario, but the way I'm going to approach this is it's some kind of doomsday situation, EOTW, SHTF, whatever you want to call it. For whatever reason, you can only have 1 shotgun, 1 rifle, and 1 handgun now, and then there's no more gun stores open. Now, I'm approaching this as a Walking Dead, Mad Max, end of days, post-apocalyptic kind of scenario is the way I'm going into this, or else I can't wrap my mind around it, because I'm not going to get into the politics on this, but I'll say one thing here. There's never going to be a situation in which I'm going to give up all of my guns except for 3. That situation will never happen. I don't care if they came door to door and said this is going to happen unless you give them up. The day's going to end bad for a lot of people, probably including myself, but I can promise you it's going to end bad for a lot more than just me. And I'm not going to go any further into that, but I know a lot of people talk the talk, but I promise you I would walk the walk. So but believe it or not, I don't really care on it as far as that goes. But there's never going to be a situation in which I'm going to give up voluntarily all my guns except for 3. So keep that in mind through this whole thing. So I'm approaching it as the end of days Walking Dead, Mad Max scenario. For whatever reason, be it an EMP, an asteroid, the next deep freeze, whatever you want to make it. Only 3 guns, only 1 shotgun, 1 rifle, 1 handgun, and there is no more going to the store. There are no more stores. There are no more currency. Financial institutions are gone. The infrastructure's gone. It's in today's Walking Dead Mad Max scenario. So which 3 would I take if I had to have 3? So first we're going to do the shotgun on this episode. And I'm going to be honest with you, all 3 of these are going to be easy for me. Like I have to think for about 30 seconds and my mind's made up. On the shotgun, it's very, very easy. I've got some shotguns. I've got several different shotguns that I really love. A couple of them sitting here. One of them is actually the one I would take if I could only have 1. But this one here, this is actually my favorite shotgun that I own right now. This Panzer BP-12. This is my favorite shotgun that I own right now. I absolutely love this shotgun. Semi-automatic, detachable magazine, large capacity, 20-inch barrel, interchangeable chokes. I mean, the whole 9 yards. It runs like a champ. That's not the reason I wouldn't pick it. It runs flawless. The reason I would not go with something like this is because in my scenario, I'm looking for ease of use. I'm looking for absolute dependability no matter what ammunition I'm running through it. I'm looking at parts availability. If I need to go scavenging to get parts to fix this thing, I'm looking at being able to cobble together homemade fixes for this firearm. And in those situations, this ain't it. A semi-automatic shotgun, especially something like this, has got a lot of proprietary type of parts, very specific parts. It can get finicky on the ammo. If I were to have to hand this gun over to somebody else to use in whatever situation we might find ourselves in, you're looking at a different manual of arms, a little more complicated manual of arms than something like this. So for that reasons, as much as I love this shotgun would not be the one I would pick. So let's go and get it out the way. And obviously, with that being said, this is the one I would take if I can only have one shotgun, period, forever, for the rest of my life. And it's in the days, and there is no buying parts. There is no going out and buying anything else. There is no getting no accessories. There's nothing, no other gun. This is it. There's no replacing nothing. This is the one I'd have to go with. The simple Mossberg Maverick 88 pump 12 gauge, 18.5-inch barrel. The reasons obviously are going to be the opposite of what I just talked about on the Panzer. This gun is absolutely simple to operate. This gun is 100% reliable with a wide variety of ammunition. 2.5-inch shells or 2 3/4-inch shells. I'm sorry, basically any kind from 7.5 small loads to number 4 shots to double-aught buckshot. Slugs, 3-inch shells, the mini shells. This shotgun will run them all day long and never hesitate. No problem at all. The manual of arms on a pump shotgun, I mean, you don't get no simpler. I mean, you pump the action and you fire the shot. You pump it again and you fire it again. If I were in a situation where me and somebody else, they didn't have a firearm and I needed them to help me in whatever situation we might be in, I could easily toss this to them and within about 10 seconds say a couple things to them, point out a couple things, and they're behind this trigger and they're pretty efficient with it. The capacity on it's good enough for a shotgun. It's even with the 18.5-inch shorty barrel, 5 plus 1 plus another 5 in the stock here. I've got my little thing now. There's side saddles, or if you like I say in my scenario, I'm not going out and being able to buy anything else. So there is no going to buy a side saddle. But I mean, as far as that goes, you can just put shells in your pocket. You tape them to the side, whatever you needed to do with it. Very simple, relatively lightweight for the firepower you got. 18.5-inch barrel is very maneuverable, easy to handle, easy to operate. Nice capacity on it, good enough capacity, and very versatile. You can, like I say, you can load the light load to take small game, the double-aught buck for defense, 3-inch shells for longer, turkeys, whatever, the small shells in case you got somebody that you need to help you that can't really handle a 3-inch or 2 3/4-inch buckshot that runs the small shells like a champ. With this, there's no tools needed. A sharp stick can basically break this shotgun down completely. I mean, you talking about pins. Y'all seen me on the video before, completely disassemble and reassemble a shotgun in 60 seconds. If something were to break on this, the availability of these Mossberg shotguns out in the wild would be way more than something like this Panzer. If I had to go scavenge for parts, if I had to go barter for parts from somebody who had another one maybe that wanted something else that I had, if I had to homemade some parts for this, a lot would have to break on this weapon for it to be inoperable. I mean, you could basically break the action slide completely off and I could still make this function it wouldn't function very well or near as good or as fast, but I could still make this gun function. That's just the way these guns are. They run, man. So easy to operate. Easy maintenance on it. Like I say, a sharp stick is all I would need to completely break this gun down. I mean, that's just how easy these things are. Completely reliable, good ammunition load. Again, like I said, if somebody else needed to use it, easy for them to use, easy for me to explain to them. And really, other than that, there ain't a whole lot to be said about this. I mean, I can take anything from short range to large game. I've shot skeet with this. There's not a whole lot you can't do with this. So I know I'm sounds like I'm really bragging about it and I've already said it wouldn't be part of my 3 guns, but again, if I had to have only 3 guns and I could pick any of them, this wouldn't even be in the equation. But as a shotgun, this would be it, and it doesn't have anything to do with the brand, but a pump shotgun. Now the brand is a benefit on this because, like I say, the parts would be out there in the wild for scavenging parts or bartering or having to fix something if it went down in the field. These are all over the place out there. I mean, the 88's compatibility with the Mossberg 500 series. There's thousands and thousands of Mossbergs out there, these shotguns that the parts are interchangeable on, so easy to fix. So that would be it, y'all. I mean, that's, like I say, it's a pretty easy decision on this. I think if anybody doing this challenge, it's going to probably be a lot of the same guns on this first day, because if you don't go with a pump shotgun, I can't wrap my head around you thinking. I mean, yeah, like I say, I've got way more guns and shotguns that I like way better than this as far as my favorites. But this is it, man. One shotgun. If I can only ever have one shotgun, without a doubt, this Maverick 88 right here is it. All day long. All day long. So let me know y'all's thoughts in the comments on this. Just a quick video, like I say. We'll have the rifle one coming up next, and then the handgun one coming up next. And like I say, both of those are going to be an easy choice for me too. I'm sure that if anybody's watched my live streams and heard me talk about guns, y'all know the rifle choice. Like, there's no question about it. I didn't even have to think 5 seconds on that one for my rifle choice. So, but let me know y'all's thoughts in the comments. What would y'all pick if y'all were doing this? So if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below so you can see a lot more of my stuff coming, including the other 2 days of this challenge. So definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my Amazon affiliate link, my storefront down in the description below. Like I always tell y'all, do your shopping. If you shop through Amazon anyway, why not click that link and then go through the rest of the site? It don't cost you an extra penny, and it does help me out on the channel, so I appreciate that. But like I say again, thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about my choice? What are some downsides, some upsides? What would you change on it? What would be your choice on it? So in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see y'all soon.